Emerald Clarity Enhancement Ranking.
In regards to emerald treatments and emerald value, what does the enhancement ranking of insignificant, minor, moderate, and significant mean? And what do they mean in value? Well, first off, if there's no enhancement, a lot of the times they call these stones no oil, but it could really be an oil or a resin. There's no enhancement of any fractures reaching the surface of emerald, or there may not be any fractures present. This is very rare. In fine quality emerald, it'll be probably less than 1% of the emeralds that are on the market. But when you're looking at insignificant, minor, moderate, and significant, what is the deciding criteria? The number one deciding criteria is quantitative. The amount of filler material present. How much oil or how much resin is present in the emerald? If I have a fracture on the table and I have a fracture right by the girdle on the pavilion, the fracture on the table, let's say they're the same size, based on the location, should be more visible. So you could say, okay, even though it's the same quantitative amount of filler material, it probably improved the appearance of this emerald more due to the location. But the location and even the size and the depth of the fracture does not tell you everything about how visible it was. Fractures can vary quite a bit. So unless you saw the stone before and then after, it's very difficult to be exact, to be very precise in deciding what difference in appearance was made. But by looking at the size of the fracture and the amount of filler material in the fracture or fractures in the emerald, you can make a good estimation, quantitative, on the amount of filler material. So this is basically the difference. Insignificant has the least amount of filler material. And remember, as in everything in gemology, it is a range. When you're talking about grading and you're talking about estimation, it is always a range. So insignificant is the tightest range. Then minor, then moderate is a big range, and significant would have the most. Many of the commercial emeralds coming in the market today are moderate. The buying public and the trade prefers emeralds that are insignificant and minor for the amount of filler material. If you have an insignificant amount of filler material, that is more rare than a minor amount, which is more rare than a moderate amount. So the less filler material, the more rare it is for the same size and quality of emerald. And people, the buying public and trade today, seem to prefer knowing that less filler material is in their emerald for a certain quality. So that is the significance of this insignificant, minor, moderate, and significant. It affects the way consumers and the trade judge these emeralds' amount of filler material. They have a distinct effect on the price and on the saleability of emeralds in the global market today. Not just China, not just America, but in the global market today.